Yep. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Okay. Welcome, Gloria Olusegun. You're welcome. Olusegun, Gloria, are you there? Can you hear me? Charles, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so let's assume it is Gloria's network. Gloria, if you can hear me, you're welcome. So we're just about starting. I'm sharing my screen now. So Charles, can you see my screen? Suko complained about his internet, so I understand that.
I'm seeing your screen now. All right.
Okay, yes. So, okay. Charles, can you see my screen?
Yes, of course I can. It's
Okay,
loading.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, so welcome to the Free Tech Career Workshop. Okay, I think someone is requesting to join, but I don't have to be going back and forth. Okay, yes. So you're welcome to the Free Tech Career Workshop, and here we are going to be talking about how to land a job, how to put ourselves out there to actually secure a job, a remote job if you wish, and hybrid or on-site as you please. So briefly, I want to talk about LENAC first because this is happening courtesy of LENAC. So what is LENAC? Who is LENAC? So LENAC is a tech education platform dedicated to empowering individuals with the skills needed to thrive in today's digital economy. Whether you're transitioning into tech, upskilling for a better career, or seeking expert guidance, LENAC provides the resources and support to help you succeed. Founded with a mission to make tech education accessible and practical, meaning we don't only teach you the theoretical parts, we also make sure you use it, you practice it. We offer courses in product management, Scrum Master, cybersecurity, product design, UI UX, and non-code tech courses. So LENAC is the home to LENAC Inclusion Academy. I don't know if you've heard of it. So at LENAC Inclusion Academy, we provide 100% free tech training for people living with disabilities. So for if you know somebody or you've heard of somebody that has a disability, we believe they have so many abilities also. LENAC receives everybody and at no cost. It's 100% free for people with disabilities. Then, so we're designed to help students not just learn, but also land remote and hybrid jobs through real world skills, mentorship, and career coaching. We have over 1,000 plus students trained and thriving in tech careers worldwide, actually. And at LENAC, we believe that anyone can build a successful career in tech with the right mindset, skills, and opportunities. And trust me, I think me being the anchor of this hosting this webinar, me being the anchor of this webinar is a very good example. So you're going to hear firsthand from my own experience. Charles, are we on the same page?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So those joining, sorry, I can't see the screen. I can't see those are newly joined. Charles is my bestie. So Charles joined first. So I know Charles. So later on, I will check, then I'll select a new bestie, but for now it's Charles. So at LENAC, we assist you in acquiring knowledge and gaining practical experience to enhance your employability within a span of 6 to 12 months. And trust me, I am going to break down this within the span of 6 to 12 months because it is really practical. It is what is happening. And like I mentioned, thank God I am the one. So I'll tell you my story with LENAC because I am a LENACer. LENAC helped me. I took a course with LENAC. So our courses, like I mentioned, we have the data analytics, product management, product design, and Scrum Master course. So the ease of transitioning to tech. whenever you want to transition into a new course, into a new sector, obviously you need to join a community. You need to have a community. And at LENAC, we have the LENAC community on WhatsApp. We also have on Telegram. Musun, Gloria is going to be helping me to put the link soon. The WhatsApp community and also the Telegram community. So we help you to upskill and get certified. You're not just taking the courses, you're also getting your certificate. Also, and we don't leave you after upskilling and getting certified. We also help you with the mentorship and job preparation, because we can't just send you out and say, go and figure it yourself. No, it is still our duty. It is part of our duty to make sure we help you, we mentor you, and we help you get a job and we prepare you for the job. So I'm going to be speaking about our past students. We have Eno Edwards. So Eno lives in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. She took the 4-minute Scrum Master training, and she was able to land a tech role in Europe in less than 4 weeks for finishing the training. So our Scrum Master course takes just 4 weeks actually, and during the course we start to look at our students and we start pitching our students. Actually, we start putting them out there. So Eno was able to secure a role in Europe in less than 4 weeks of finishing the training. We have the evidence because, like I mentioned, you need a tech community. So from the learner community, you can see Eno Edwards announcing our achievements, announcing the new opportunity she got. Then next we have Ada Nwem. She's in Canada. She used to be a businesswoman. She's still a businesswoman, but now she's a billing analyst for this Saskatchewan government insurance in Canada. Imagine. And how did Ada Nwem start? She started by taking a 4-week Scrum Master course, and she went ahead to write the Scrum Master certification exam, which she did pass. You can see the announcement on the Linux Scrum Master group where we are celebrating and rejoicing with her. We do that with all Linuxers. Next, she went ahead to take the project management professional exam, and she passed also. You can see she came. See, there's something about Linux. We Linuxers, we are like a family. When you have an achievement, when there's an achievement, we celebrate with you because it's a very good thing. Look at Ada Nwem now. She has CBAB, she has the PMP, and she has the SMC, all courtesy of taking the 4-week Scrum Master course with Lena. Next, okay, so this is me actually. I studied. Okay, I am a student. I'm a graduate of physiotherapy and rehabilitation from Istanbul, Turkey. So, like I mentioned, I started with LENAC. So about this time last year, I took the 8 weeks data analytics course with LENAC, and I think it was right after immediately after I finished. Yeah, immediately after I finished, I got an interview, and you can see that the email I got by side for the role. So I was able to secure a role with a company in Estonia, courtesy of LENAC actually, in Estonia, just right after taking data analytics course. And the data analytics course was for 8 weeks actually. And imagine, I was a medical student, come to think of it. Yes, so I got my certification from LENAC, and I also, when you do the data analytics course, you don't only get the certificate of completion from LENAC Tech School, you also get the Power BI job stimulation actually. So I got both of them in, and so taking the taking the data analytics course with LENAC Tech School gave me the opportunity of acquiring also the PwC Power BI job stimulation certificate. Yes, so please stay to the end. We have a special gift for everyone. Charles, are you happy? Let me check up on Charles.
Of course I am.
Okay, so welcome everybody. Okay, yes, so I see Aziz. Welcome Aziz. Welcome Nelson. Welcome Adedoyin. Welcome Aduolushola. Okay. Welcome everybody. Please, I think I should pick a new bestie now. Charles permits me. Charles permits me to pick a new bestie. So, Aziz, you're going to be my new bestie, and Aduwo, you're going to be my new bestie. Okay. No, okay. I'm picking Aduwo, Adedoyin, and Aziz. Adedoyin, are you there? Aziz, are you there? And I do.
Yes. Good
Okay, so
morning.
my new bestie, welcome my new besties, Charles. It was nice, thank you. Okay, so yes, so like I mentioned, we have a gift for everybody. Yep. Okay. So now understanding the digital technology landscape. So I want to mention that tech is for you, tech is for everybody. You just need to embrace the journey actually. And thank God I am going to tell you firsthand from my own experience. Tech is for everybody, curious minds, problem solvers, and lifelong learners. I have a first degree in physiotherapy and rehabilitations, and currently I'm a products manager. So the tech industry is full of opportunities, no matter your background or experience. I started my tech journey around this time last year, and honestly, to the glory of God, I've gone far. And to the glory of God and Leonard, I've gone far. You don't have to know everything at once. Obviously, I started. I was doing my clinicals. Actually, I was in the hospital when I was taking data analytics course. Come to think of it, I didn't know anything about tech. I didn't know anything about data analytics. I didn't know anything about product management. It was alien to me. Bit I started, and I am where I am right to keep learning. Yes, I still learn. I still take courses. I recently finished a course. You keep learning, and I believe that ourselves. So every expert was once a beginner. Those you see that tech experts 20 years, they were once beginners. They started from somewhere. So growth comes from consistency and action. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be is your willingness to actually take the first step. My first step was data analytics with Leonard, and the rest is history, I believe. So I believe in you. I'm here to guide you. Leonard Tech School is here to guide you. Our experts are here to guide you. Our facilitators are here to guide you. We're here to mentor you on this journey, and let's unlock your potential together. And don't forget, you're never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Actually, you're never too old. If I was to consider my age before transitioning, I would have thought, nah, let me just stick to it. But see, trust me, you're never too old. Are they doing? Are you there? Are we together?
Yes, please.
Okay. Aziz, are we together? Is Aziz there? Okay. Adu, are we together? Is Adu there? Okay. And Charles, don't worry, I didn't forget you. Charles, are we together?
We're together. Of course.
Okay, yeah. So unlock global opportunities. Why should you transition into tech? So the booming industry growth, the tech sector is expanding rapidly. I believe we can all see, we can all hear what is happening all around, with projections indicating a growth from 6 million jobs in 2024 to 7.1 million by 2034. That's huge, actually. There's a high demand for talent with an annual replacement rate of 6%, around 350,000 new tech positions open each year, highlighting the constant need for skilled professionals. Yeah, you see, there is no mention of your first degree or your second degree. Talent, skills, competitive salary, and career advancements. I know we used to say tech is the new oil money. Yes. So tech roles offer attractive salaries and opportunities for fast career growth across various industries. So tech is not particular to just software development. No, health, transportation, construction, tech, everything. Tech has something to do with all sectors. Then the remote work and flexibility. Honestly, the traffic is a push for you to want to be a remote worker. The traffic in this country, the transport, if you're in Nigeria, the traffic, the transport is a consideration for you to want to be a remote worker. So remote work and flexibility, many tech jobs allow you to work remotely or hybrid, giving you the freedom to work from anywhere in the world. So you don't necessarily have to apply for a leave before attending the wedding party, before going somewhere. You take your work with you with your laptop. Get a workspace. You can get a workspace anywhere in the world. Then diverse career paths. You don't need to be a programmer to work in tech. I've not written a line of code before, and I've worked with software developers actually, but I've not written a line of code before because I'm a product manager. So opportunities exist in product management, cybersecurity, user experience and user interface design, data analytics, business analysis, and no-code development. Then global mobility and visa sponsorships. You don't have to be a healthcare worker to be able to migrate, to be able to Japan. Many top companies like Google, Microsoft, and Apple offer visa sponsorships and relocation packages, opening doors to international tech careers. You can apply for your PR with your tech experience. You don't have to travel to Canada or travel to the US or go to the UK to be a health worker. Innovation and impact. On innovation and impact, I know if you ask so many people that say they want to become a doctor, why do you want to become a medical doctor? Why do you want to become a nurse? They'll tell you because I want to help people. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a nurse to help people. Being in tech, you are also helping people, you are also saving lives. Tech allows you to solve real world problems, innovate, and make meaningful contributions across the industry. When is the best time for you to transition into tech or to get into tech? Now, actually, now is the best time to enter tech. With the right skills, mindsets, and guidance, you can unlock unlimited opportunities in this ever evolving field. Are we together, my besties? Let me check up on my besties.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, how to position yourself for global opportunities. I believe that's one of the reasons why we're here, to position yourself for global opportunities. Have you heard of ATS before? Has anybody heard of ATS before? Please, you can unmute yourself to speak because I can't see if you're typing something. I can't see if you're putting reactions, but I can hear you. So has anyone heard of ATS before?
No.
Yes?
No, no.
No. Really? Okay. I think we are getting somewhere. So ATS is applicants tracking system. So craft and ATS optimized resume. Don't worry, we're going to speak on every one of them. Your resume has to be okay. Let me give this example. Initially, I think about 5, 6, 7 years ago, when you're going on the streets on the road of Lagos, on this, okay, no, let me use Lagos in particular, even I think Abuja and other places, when you're walking on the street, you tend to know those that are seeking for jobs because you see them with their brown envelopes. You know that their CVs are inside with their ties and their handkerchief. You know that this person is seeking for job. But I think that has reduced over the years because now you just go on LinkedIn, you apply at the career site, career page on companies that are hiring because you don't necessarily have to go in person. And if you notice now, if you submit your CV, I know some of us experience this, you submit your CV online and under 5 minutes, you're getting rejection. There was one I did, I submitted my CV. Actually, what was required, they required somebody in the business. Mine, for my first degree, was in health. So immediately I submitted, I got my rejection in less than 5 minutes. How was that possible? Obviously, it is not like there is somebody sitting down waiting for me to send my CV. It is the ATS at work. Don't worry, we're going to talk more about it. So craft an ATS optimized resume and optimize your LinkedIn profile. You need to optimize your LinkedIn profile. I want to believe we all have LinkedIn preference, LinkedIn presence. You need to optimize your LinkedIn profile. You need to build a strong portfolio and personal brand. Building a strong portfolio is very important. If you've done a lot of things, tailors call it catalog, catalog to show that, oh, you've searched this style, you've worked on this kind of material before and stuff. Also, you need to build a strong portfolio of the experiences you've gained, the things you've done, the projects you've worked on, and personal branding. On personal branding, back then were the days where you just need to have your BSc or your master's and you get a job. Now people are associating with personal brands. That's why we have the Instagram influencers, the skit makers. That's why we have them making so much money. Why? Because of their personal brands. In short, brands will work with you, even if you don't have a job, but you have a good brand that can reach out to people. See Bobrisky, that can reach out to people. Brands will want to work with you. So you need to build a portfolio and your personal brand. Then you need to leverage on global job opportunities. Also, you don't have to only look for jobs within the country. You can go out, like you can apply for jobs outside, then target visa sponsoring companies. We're still going to talk about every one of this. Also, network and build relationships. Honestly, the amount of people that get jobs via applying compared to those that get jobs via recommendations, it can be compared. People nowadays, people get more jobs via recommendations than actually applying for the job. And I can tell you from experience that you see those most of the jobs that you see that they're posting that there's vacancy for this, they need this, they've already gotten the person. And how did they get the person that they're going to employ? Someone has already recommended before they post it out that, oh, we are taking we need people to apply for this. They've already discussed it among themselves in the office that, do you know someone that can do this? Do you know someone that can do that? And obviously, if I'm being asked at my workplace, do I know someone that does content writing, for example? I'll look at my network, I'll look at my family, I'll look at my friends, I'll look at all my LinkedIn profile, I'll look at my LinkedIn community, I'll look at WhatsApp communities that I'm into. So I'll offer that to my friends first, or to my people, my network actually first, before and recommend somebody. Mostly that's what companies do these days. But that doesn't mean you still can't get a job via applying. Are we on the same page?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Doing Aduwo, Charles, Tuko, Gloria, are we on the same page?
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Okay, so on the ATS optimized resume. So for the ATS is a system, as it says. Like I mentioned, the example I gave, I applied for a job and I got my rejection in 5 minutes. Why? The applicant tracking system did its magic. So you need to use keywords. I mentioned the job description, the job requirements. They needed someone from the business. Mine is health. So immediately ATS saw that this person is health, no business. I got my unfortunately immediately, no wasting of time, because there are thousands of people applying for the same job. So they can't be scrolling through and say, and this person has experience. So even though this person is from the health background, this person has a BSc in health, or this person is starting with health. ATS is not a human being with compassion. It works strictly with keywords from job descriptions that are being programmed into it. Then also, that means you need to take note of the keywords from the job descriptions that's being posted. You need to include it into your CV. For every job you are applying, make sure your CV is streamlined to that job for every job you're applying for. If you're applying for a project manager's job, your CV needs to align with the job descriptions for that project manager's job. If you're at if you're applying for a project manager's job at Apple, I want to apply for a project manager's job at Samsung. Apple and Samsung might not same job description and requirements. So you can't use the same CV. You can't submit the same CV you tendered for Apple. You shouldn't do that for Samsung, because Samsung might say they want a project manager that's on the with agile method, with Scrum, like for example, while Apple might say Samsung might say they want Scrum, Apple might say they want Kanban. Those are two different methodologies. Those are two different project management terminologies actually. So you need to streamline, you need to align your CV with the to the job description. Then keep formatting simple, no tables, images, or excessive graphics. On the images, particularly for those applying for jobs abroad, you don't want them to see, you know how racism and stuff could be. You don't want them to see your face first. Let them see your experience. Let them see what you've done. Let them see what you can do. Let them see your skills. Let them see your skills. You don't have to put your image first, because some people can be very, very mean. They just see your face and say, "Oh, I don't like this person's face," and you are qualified for the role, but because the person doesn't like your face, the person can decide to ignore. And the ATL and the ATS, the AT system actually, it doesn't. obviously they can't put a particular person's face that okay, anybody that looks like this accepts the person's CV. It doesn't work that way. It is usually words, job descriptions. Then highlight impact driven achievements. Did you do this? Oh, write it. A friend of mine will always say, blow your own trumpet. What did you do? Okay, you started managing a social media page. When you took over the account, they had just 100 followers. In a month, they have 500 followers. That's how many percent increase? That's about five, right? That's about 500% increase. Please include it, be specific, include the achievements, blow your trumpet. You okay, example, you climbed the staircase. Instead of you saying, oh, you just climbed a staircase of a three-story building. How many stairs are there? Probably each stairs is has like 10 blocks, 10 staircases. That's 10 times 3. So what does that mean? You climbed 30 staircase. I don't know if that English is correct. You climbed 30 of it. You get, that sounds more like, wow, you did a lot. So you blow your trumpet. Highlight your impact-driven achievements. Emphasize remote work skills like communication and time management. Honestly, your communication skills, your time management skills, your people skills is as important as your technical skills. Your soft skills are also as important as your technical skills. People don't want a rude person being as much as you know how to attend to customers. A shop owner is not going to employ someone that frowns or someone that doesn't know how to talk to, someone that is shy, someone that doesn't know how to talk to customers. Even though you are good with bargaining, you're good with attending to people. I think that doesn't even work together. So your communication and time management skills are very important. So are we on the same page? This is me checking up on my besties. Aziz, my bestie,
But
Adedoyin,
we are
Yola.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
please let me know. Please draw my attention if you need my attention, because I can't see if you're typing something or you're trying to say something. So you can unmute your mic. I am, yeah. So now let's look at this
Yeah.
job.
sorry, I have a question.
Yes, please.
You mentioned that the ATS is more like is an AI, or is it like is a bot, or is it like somebody
Yes.
that? Okay, so let's say for instance now you said that you got rejected because you were in the health sector. The job role is for a business person, right?
Yes. Someone that has a first degree in business administration. My first degree is in
Okay.
physiotherapy. Yes.
Okay, let's just say for instance now you have both, like you have knowledge in business and also you have knowledge in health. Like, what are the
Okay.
chances of the ATS rejecting or accepting your proposal or your CV, your application? Sorry,
Okay.
did you hear me?
So because I am applying, yes, I did. I did. I did. Are we on the same page? Okay. So because I am
Yeah.
applying
Yeah.
for a role that specifically required a business administration, physiotherapy has nothing, physiotherapy shouldn't be found on my CV. Like, I shouldn't have put that health physiotherapy at all. Like I mentioned, okay, let me use this example. You're a content writer. Okay, I write content and I am also a product manager. The role is asking for a product manager. What is content writing doing on my CV? Yes, it can be. I can put it, maybe because they are quite close, but they specifically required product management. So why should I put the content writing? Don't worry, along the line, with this example, you are going to see why the physiotherapy shouldn't have been on my CV at all. And also I should have put more. Okay, I had on that particular resume, I had more experiences in the health sector, but I just thought they would consider me. That was those were my days of ignorance. I thought they would still consider me. So I still put my health experience there, and it has nothing to do with the job description. Don't worry, it was days of ignorance. I would not do that again. So But now if I'm to rewrite the CV, everything I'm going to include on that CV, there wouldn't be anything about health on it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Who
Yeah. Yeah.
asked
Yeah.
the
I
questions,
understand.
please?
So
Okay.
basically, because so
Okay.
basically, if you are to, like, let's say for instance, when you got that when you saw that job offer, let's just say
Yeah.
your CV, you had the health sector thing in your CV. So let's just say you have both of them, the business sector and the health sector too, inside your CV together. What are the chances of your application going through, or is it still going to be rejected because you have the health sector thing in your CV? I don't know if you understand.
If I put the okay, if I want to apply now, I would not do that too. But if I still want to, I wouldn't do that at all. Actually, I wouldn't put the health thing there at all. But supposedly, I mistakenly put the health and the business. Then that's where the point comes into play, because so many people are applying for this job. And let's assume under the business, under my business experience, I have only three keywords that aligns with the job description, compared to someone that has like five keywords. Obviously, the person that has five keywords that they want in business is going to get the job, is going to get a call for interview, compared to I that on my business I have just three. But if on my business I have about let's say seven keywords that aligns with their job description, I could be considered. Yes, it's ATS. ATS is that I have seven aligning. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
The
does. It
keywords,
makes
don't
sense.
worry, that's where we are going. We're going there now. We're touching that now. So okay. Okay, look at this job title, product manager. For the job description, we are seeking an experienced product manager to join our dynamic team. The individual will be responsible for driving product development from concept through launch, ensuring our products meet customer needs and align with our business objectives. The product manager will work closely with cross-functional teams, including engineering, design, and marketing, to create innovative and user-centric solutions. Look at the key responsibilities. The key responsibilities for this job is product roadmap planning, stakeholder communication, market research, user-centric design, agile methodology implementation, performance metrics. Then they have the required skills and qualifications. Then they have the preferred qualifications and the keywords for ATS. So to the question, you see that the keywords for this 8 years as product management, roadmap planning, stakeholder communication, market research, user-centric designs, and agile methodology. What that means is that when 1,000 of us or 10,000 of us submit our CVs, these are the keywords that ATS is looking for. ATS is not, if you healed the sick, you raised the dead, ATS is going to ignore you. Because what ATS is looking for is product management, roadmap planning, stakeholder communication, market research, user-centric designs, and agile methodology. I think was it Charles that asked the question? Are you there?
No,
Please
I think
unmute your
it's
mic
me,
so I can hear you.
Collins.
Okay, Collins, yes. So Collins, are we on the same page? The ATS, the company that is using the ATS now, there are specific keywords that they put into it. So let's assume for the business role that I applied for with my physiotherapy experience, obviously, as a physiotherapist, I don't have product management on it. I don't have roadmap planning. Okay, let's assume I'm using that to apply for product management, product manager role. I don't have this on it, but supposedly I have it and I include it. ATS, sure, ATS will consider because it's one of the keywords. But that physiotherapy shouldn't even be on my CV at all, actually. That was a very wrong hint by me. It shouldn't be on my CV. So, Collins, do you understand this? The
Yeah, yeah.
keywords for ATS. Okay, thank you. So we have applicants one, Emily Carter. We have a contact information, a professional summary. Experienced product manager with 5+ years in the tech industry, specializing in roadmap planning and stakeholder communication, proven track record in user-centric design and market research to deliver products that align with user needs and business goals. Key skills: product management, roadmap planning, stakeholder communication, market research, user-centric design. Let's go back to the ATS requirements. What are the keywords for ATS? Product management, roadmap planning, stakeholder communication, market research, user-centric designs, and agile methodology. So Collins, do you think this Emily Carter's CV fits in? Do you think she's going to pass the ATS?
Yeah, I think she's definitely going to pass the
Okay,
ATS
why do you think she's going to pass?
because her key skills matches with the ATS
Exactly.
key.
Yes, but let's not forget that there are millions of applicants, so we are still on the journey. So Emily, don't rejoice yet, because we might have, because Emily has highlighted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these are 6 keywords. So we might have somebody that actually has 6.
6, yeah.
That means the person has beat Emily. Yes or yes?
Yes, most
Yes.
definitely.
So now we have, okay, I think that's Adi doing my bestie. Thank you. So we have applicants to Mark Robinson. We have his contact information, his professional summary: product manager with a strong foundation in agile methodologies and market research, known for fostering effective stakeholder communication and driving products that prioritize user experience. Now let's look at his key skills. Product management, stakeholder communication, market research, and agile methodology. He has 4 key skills. Now, comparing it with our ATS, Adejoye, what do you think about Mark Robinson's CV? What do you think about his resume, particularly his key skills compared to the ATS
His skills
keywords?
are they're limited on compared to Emily's own, so he has less
So that means,
chances.
okay, so Emily should rejoice, right? One applicant down,
Yes, please.
should she? And
Yes,
Mark Robinson has 10 years experience as a product manager, actually.
yes,
But he did include that.
he didn't.
So applicants 3, we have Sophia Zhang. Our information is there, then a professional summary: dynamic product manager with a focus on user-centric design, roadmap planning, and agile methodologies, brings a balanced approach to managing cross-functional teams and aligning product strategies with market demands. Now let's look at our key skills: product management, roadmap planning, stakeholder communication, agile methodology, and user-centric design. Aziz, my other bestie, what do you think about Sophia's CV, resume? Is Aziz still there? Okay, Shola, what about you? My besties
I'm
are
still here with you. I'm here.
okay. So Shola, what do you think about Sophia's key skills and ATS keywords? Do you think it's a pass?
Mm, yes, it's a part. Active skills are project management. Yes,
Roadmap
it's a part. I think
planning.
it's a
Okay, so Charles, what do you think? Charles, my first bestie, what do you think? Who do you think should get the job? Is Charles there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. So Charles,
Yeah,
who do you think should get the job? Sophia, who do you think should be called in for the interview? Yeah, because they get called in for the interview first. The ATS just screens the CVs so that they don't go through a whole lot of CVs here and there. So who do you think should be called for the interview? Is it Mark or Emily or Sophia?
okay. Okay, I think I will go for Sophia. The reason
You
being
think
that
you
I
go
think
for only Sophia? Okay.
the reason being that I think we have more experience when it comes to learning, like the duration of experience. I
But
think
Sophia
does.
didn't even include her years of experience. Um, Mark Robinson has 10 years experience, but he didn't include it. Emily has 5 years plus, and she did include it. And on our ATS, they required 3 years of experience in product management. Is under preferred qualifications, not ATS though, preferred qualifications. So are you team Sophia?
I go for
Or
Sophia.
team Mark? Huh?
I go for Sophia.
So you go for Sophia, okay. So we have the applicant's name and the skills that the key skills and total matches. So for Emily Carter, they all have actually both Emily, Mark, and Sophia. They all have product management. Yes, yes, yes. For roadmap planning, Emily included that on her resume. Mark didn't. Sophia did. For stakeholder communication, they all did. For market research, Sophia didn't do that. For agile methodology, Emily didn't include that. And for user-centric design, Mark didn't do that. So total matches. Emily's CV matches with 5 key skills, and Sophia. So obviously, we should answer this. Tuko, yeah. Tuko, are you there? Tuko, my bestie, is no longer there. So are they doing? Is Ade doing there?
Yes, please.
Okay, so with this results that we have, who are those that will be invited for the interview?
I still believe it will be Emily because according to the job description, the years of experience, she's the only one that added her years of experience, which was even more than the requirement. Apart from the
Yes, but
yes.
let's not forget we're working with ATS. Under ATS, your years of experience is not required. It is when they are invited for the interview, then they go through it. Oh, you have 3 years, you have 5 years. But the ATS is not human. So it is what is being programmed into the ATS that is going to work with. So ATS is just the only thing ATS is looking for is product management, roadmap planning, stakeholder communication, market research, user-centric design, and agile methodology. Do you understand?
Okay, okay.
So Emily and Sophia would be invited for the interview, but maybe Emily is going to get it because she has 5 years plus experience. But scaling through the ATS, Emily and Sophia did scale through. So Charles, Tuko, Adedoyin, Shola, Collins, do we understand? Do we understand this?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can all tailor our resume. Thank you. So we can tailor our resume. So we need to be very, very conscious when we're trying to apply for jobs, when we're applying for jobs. So like the example I give, you don't have to use the same CV you submitted to Apple. You shouldn't submit the same CV to Apple, to Samsung, even though it's the same job role, but be careful of the descriptions actually. So earlier I mentioned no pictures, no tables, like that. So this is an ATS. This is a sample of an ATS friendly resume. You can see it, no pictures, no tables, the two colored and not there. But the not ATS friendly, you have the picture, you have the design. ATS is not interested in your design. Maybe if you present the not ATS friendly resume in person, the person that is going to go through your CV will be impressed that see your fine face, see the way you customized and everything. But ATS is a robot. AI do not send anybody. AI is straight to the point. Do you have it or you don't have it? If you have it, how many do you have? Do you meet up? Do you not meet up? So these are two CVs, like I mentioned, ATS friendly and not ATS friendly CVs. So I believe now we should have started seeing corrections that we need to make on our CVs. Next, optimize your LinkedIn profile. This is a very people underestimate what your LinkedIn profile can do. So you need to use a professional photo. It is not Instagram, it is not Facebook, it is not WhatsApp, it is not Telegram. Use a professional photo and a strong headline showcasing your expertise. Are you a content writer? Are you a story writer? You showcase your expertise. What exactly do you do? Are you a product manager? Are you a project manager? Are you a software developer? Your headline should showcase that. You write a compelling about section with your key achievements. Let me give an as a testimonial and example. So on my about section on my own LinkedIn profile, I included that I have worked cross continents. And let me break down my cross continents for you. I was a student in Istanbul, Turkey. I was a product manager. The product owner was in Finland. The UI UX guy was in Nigeria. The software developer was in I think Estonia, was in Estonia. Please, did I work cross continent or not? Are they doing? Did I work cross continent or not? Is Ade doing there? Okay, let me ask Collins. Collins, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so did I work across continents or not? Did I work with people across continents or not?
Yeah, you did.
I
You
did,
did.
thank you. And I included it in my
Yeah.
about section so that you know that I don't just do local, I do international too. It's an achievement. So please, your about section, your key achievements, please include it. Blow your own trumpets. Nobody's going to come look for you in your room and ask, oh, did you do this? Did you do that? They are not asking, let them know, tell them, let them be tired of hearing you. Add your skills, your certifications, and recommendations from colleagues. Honestly, I can't overemphasize recommendation from colleagues, from people you've worked with. On my personal LinkedIn, you can check it out, Jemima Obawale. On my LinkedIn, I have recommendations from people. Immediately I finish working on a project, I've not worked on so much, but the ones I've worked on, I will go meet the person, the people I've worked with. Please, I need your recommendation on my LinkedIn. I send a recommendation on LinkedIn. You can send like an invite. Is it called an invite? Where you ask the person to recommend you. Also, stay active, post insights, engage in discussions, and share achievements. This time last year, I was still taking my data analytics course. So I was still trying to navigate my way, what is and what not. I think it was after the data analytics course, I went in onto LinkedIn and started posting about stuff you get. And I was, as at this time last year, I had like just 20 something connections on LinkedIn. And I did that through till October. So between March and October, I was able to get over 300 followers, followers and connections. Everything happened within the space of about 10 months. It's not up to 10 months, I think 8 or 9 months. And I know someone that was able to get over 500 connections, and actually recommended on your LinkedIn, you should have 500 plus recommendations, connections, sorry, not recommendations or connections, please. Connections on your LinkedIn. So you need to stay active, post when someone posts something, or when you see something that you resonate with, or something you can share your insights. And thank God there is AI. Even if you don't know what to say, tell AI, I saw this, so what reply can I give? So you stay active, because when recruiters go to your LinkedIn profile, your last scene, your last engagement is always obvious there on your LinkedIn profile. So you need to engage it. The same way you post, you're always posting on your status on WhatsApp, you're always uploading your pictures on Instagram. Please do that to your LinkedIn too. Then build a strong portfolio and personal brand, like I earlier mentioned. So showcase your projects, case studies, or GitHub repositories. For me, I did data analytics first. I was in the process of building my portfolio, but I didn't finish because I was doing my clinicals too. So I just told myself, oh, I'm going to do it later. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it later because I lost that system. So I kind of lost everything on that system. But luckily for me, yes, I remember I posted two. I worked on several datas. I did several data, sorry. And I posted about two of it, and people are like, "Oh, you can do this. This is beautiful." Da da da, like that, like that. So if you have a portfolio where you have everything, like I mentioned, the tailors, they say the tailors catalog. You saw this style, you know, so you saw this style before, like that. So Same thing goes to the projects you worked on, the things you do, blow your own trumpets. You should have a portfolio. If you need a link, if you need where you can, there are sites where you can create a portfolio for free. There is one called VYZ. Yes, I think it's VYZ. You can check it out to build your free portfolio, VYZ, or you get to build your free portfolio on that site just for free, actually. Then you can start a tech blog or YouTube channel or newsletter. LinkedIn allows this newsletter to share insights because you want people to know you. You want them to know that this is what you do, this is what you're good at, this is the value you can bring to them if they invite you into their organization. So you can start a tech blog, you can start a YouTube channel, and you agree with me that the YouTube channel, those that do this YouTube channel, they make cool cash. So while you're working as a tech person, while you're working in your organization, you're still making side cash from your YouTube channel. Can you imagine? And if you're doing the newsletter, you don't know where the newsletter would get to live. Speak at conferences, webinars, or podcasts to increase visibility. When I newly came back to Nigeria, I saw a tech conference, Tech Ignite Africa, and they were looking for volunteers. I volunteered to anchor the event, not because I like doing free things, but because I know I needed to connect. I came back newly to Nigeria, so I needed to meet people in my space. Then how can I do this? I volunteered. I anchored the webinar. I anchored the event, and since I was the anchor, so I was able to meet with everybody in person because I was one with the microphone. So I was able to meet with everybody in person. So I was able to expand my network via their volunteer work. So attend conferences, webinars, or podcasts. Listen to podcasts to increase visibility, and you too, you can start your tech podcast. Contribute to open source projects, hackathons, or free lesson platforms. So on this, I started mine. So around April-ish last year, my tech journey began last year, and the growth has been massive, honestly, thanks to God and Lenak. I started around April last year, and what was the starting point for me? I saw a non-paid internship opportunity for a product manager, and I took it. That was where it started for me. It was an edge tech product. I knew nothing about it, but I knew I needed to start from somewhere. I took it up, and the rest is history. So contribute to open source projects, hackathons. What can I do? This is what I can do. How can my skills, certifications be of use to you? And trust me, any projects that you work on, you include it on your CV because you did work on it. You did contribute something to it. Or freelancing platforms. Then moving on, leverage global job opportunities. We have LinkedIn, we have Wellfound, we work remotely and Turning, and I think Upwork also. So please apply on this. You can use this. It is for us to use. Maximize it. Milk it. You are permitted to milk it to get what you want. Then explore remote job boards and global hiring platforms. Please, it is not only you shouldn't apply to only local jobs. Go international. See, you'll be so surprised that countries like Qatar, Dubai, that's the UAE, all these Middle Eastern countries, they're really looking for product managers, project managers, and obviously you're not going to pay the naira. AED, I think the UAE, the Dubai, they use AED. If you compare it with our naira, you know that no before yeah. Even the Qatar uses I think Dubai uses dirhams, Qatar uses I can't remember precisely, but that Qatar currency too is very high. So imagine being paid in that currency and you're in Nigeria.
Qatar uses Kuwait.
Yeah.
Qatar uses Kuwait.
Kuwait, yes, and that their currency is high too. It's not only dollar. Check out pounds is more than dollar. Even euros is more than dollar now, I think. Yeah, euros is more than dollar. Pounds is more than dollar. That Qatar currency too is high. The dirhams too. I don't think dirhams is obviously higher than naira, but I don't think it's higher than dollar, or it is quite higher than naira. The best, set job alerts and tailor applications to match each role. Like I mentioned earlier, tailor applications to match each role. The reason why some of us are getting rejected is because we are not tailoring our applications. Please, if you're applying for 50 roles, you might have to write 50 CVs. That doesn't mean you're lying, but you're trying to tailor it to the particular role you are applying for. I do content writing, I do product management, I do projects management. I have my physiotherapy experience and stuff in health. But obviously, when I'm applying for a content writing job, I have a blog and I have a writing portfolio. I am not going to include my blog. I'm not going to include okay, if I'm applying for a product manager role, my blog and my writing portfolio has nothing to do on that CV because it is not for content writing or copywriting. So best practice apply to company's career page before job boards. So the reason why we advise people to apply to the company's career page is because there's so many scam opportunities. If you agree with me, there are so many scam notifications out there. So when you see that Apple is applying, go to Apple's page, go to their career page, their career board page. Is Apple really applying? That's the reason why we always advise. We are not saying the other job opportunities out there are fake, but we're saying try to confirm from the company itself. Go to the company's page, go there and confirm. Are we on the same page? Let me check out my besties. Okay, hey, where are my besties? So Collins, Adedoyin, Nelson, Tuko, Jonathan. Are we on the same page? Anshola. Okay, thank you.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yes.
So okay. So moving on. So target visa sponsoring companies. Yes, there are companies that are ready to hire you if you have the required skills, and they're going to cover your visa applications actually. So research companies offering H1B, that's for the US, global talent visas. So many people are traveling with global talent visas. Like I mentioned, it doesn't have to be healthcare. For someone that left healthcare to be telling you, see, it doesn't have to be healthcare. Trust me, it doesn't have to be healthcare. EU Blue Card or Canada Express entry sponsorships. Yes, I know a couple of people that have done this Canada Express entry sponsorship and those global talent visa via their tech skills. Check built-in Glassdoor and many career pages for visa sponsorship policies. Then build connections with employees in target companies for referrals. So, example, let's assume Collins wants to work with Apple. Then I expect Collins to be connected to about 25% of the employees at Apple already, because that is where it's going to. Definitely they're going to get first-hand information from anything that is, if Apple is recruiting, if Apple is taking internships or doing stuff, you would get first-hand information. And when they post something, you comment, obviously they're going to take note of you. They're going to, okay, what exactly does this person do? When this person that is always commenting whenever I post, or this person that is always interacting, what exactly does this person do? And then you build connections with that particular employee of your target company. So I'm going to give an example. Recently, I discovered I wanted to switch to a path, still under product project management actually. Then I went on LinkedIn and I checked and I saw a couple of people that were working with where I wanted to. So I reached out. I was like, oh, I recently decided to transition into this field, and I checked and I saw your profile, and I think I could learn from it. You're doing a very good job. Then I went back and I'm like, okay, I can do this, and this. I would like to volunteer in case you see any opportunity. Then about a week later, okay, then I sent my CV. Then a week later, I got a call from a tech firm in Abuja. And I'm like, I was even wondering, like, because I reached out to a couple of them and I was wondering who exactly sent my CV. They're like, oh, somebody, they kept explaining, and I'm like, I don't know. They're like, the person recommended me. So I went back to my LinkedIn and I went to check that who do I have, like, who am I mutual with? Who am I mutuals with the CEO of this company that called me from Abuja? And I figured it is one of the people that I've sent my CVs to, that I connected with on LinkedIn, that actually recommended me. Yes. So please, your target companies. Then moving on. Okay, so your gateway to global opportunities is by learning a tech skill. Yes, because tech is here to stay. Tech is not going anywhere anytime soon. And I don't think we need to worry about AI replacing our jobs. No, as much as AI is doing a lot of things, we still need the human thingy in every industry. So, fastest growing careers in tech. I know by now you'll be thinking, okay, what career in tech should I transition into? Don't worry. As a product manager, I will advise product management. So, as a product management, you oversee the development of tech products and drive business strategy. High demand across startups and enterprises is actually in real high demand. Then there's data analytics. You can never go wrong with data analytics. Health, transport, construction, even if you want to work in a church, they need data analytics. What's data analytics? Okay, you see this thing they do in church that they will count how many children came, how many men came, how many is there analyzing the data of the people that came to church. So even if you think you're looking at that, you want to be a missionary, you want to work in the church, data analytics comes into play in every industry. So, data analytics, you transform raw data into actionable insights using tools like Excel, Power BI, and SQL. Is high demand in every emphasis on every industry. There is no industry that doesn't need a data analytics, a data analyst. Sorry, every industry. And as a product manager, I must tell you, data analytics comes as a plus. I had an interview last week, which went well, and I was asked a question, and I was like, I did data analytics, so I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's like, oh, that's true. I saw it in your CV. Then you're good to go. So data analytics comes in very handy. Then we have the Scrum Master, facilitates agile teams, remove roadblocks, and ensures smooth software development processes. Is a very high-paying role, honestly, that requires just your leadership, organization, and problem-solving skills. Then we have the user interface and the user experience design. Is a design in intuitive and user-friendly digital products. No coding is required, just creativity and user research skills. You know, you're very creative, you know how to, okay, blue should be here, green should be here, the shape should be oval, it should be box, this is how a landing page should look like. You're good with your creativity, please. You should explore, you should check out the products design, the user interface and user experience design. Then I need to remind you that you don't need to code to thrive in tech. Choose a path that fits your strength, learn relevant skills, and start positioning yourself for success. For me, I know how to work with teams. I know how to drive teams. I know how to speak with stakeholders. I'm very good at it. I know how to make research, focus on customer, what do the customers need, what do people need. So I went for product management. Remember, I started with data analytics. It's a journey. Now, so today our product management class starts today. The class is ongoing right now, actually. So as a product manager, so what is product management? Product management is supposed to translate business objectives into engineering requirements and vice versa. Explain the product functionalities and limitations to the commercial teams who are responsible for marketing, sales, and customer communication. What does that mean? As a product manager, you are into business, you're into technology, you're also on the customer side, you're on everybody's side. As a product manager, you are an all-rounder. I am in a product management group where we always say a product manager wears so many hats. You wear so many hats. You're needed everywhere. The same way data analytics is needed, product management is also needed. So I'm going to give you a rough sketch. Don't worry, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Collins, are you there? Hope you are not scared. Don't be scared. I know seeing this, you are looking at
Yes,
it that
I'm here.
why is this person doesn't have breathing time? When will the person eat? Don't worry, you will eat, you will eat, you will drink.
Sorry guys, I can't hear anything. I don't know if it is from my hand.
No, I can't hear anything as well. I think it's our network.
Wait. I had to exit the car. That is from my hand.
No, it's from our.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, everybody. Are we there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Please, where did I lost you?
Yeah, so we're here.
Please, where did I lost you? Or where did you lost me?
We are here.
You were saying something about don't be scared about joining project management.
Yes, the
Oh,
timetable.
wow. So I've been talking to myself.
Yes.
Yes.
I apologize. I didn't know. I just saw a call from someone and I'm like, what's happening? Let me check up on my besties. Okay. So let's go back. Okay. You said I stopped. Well, I said you shouldn't be scared. Okay. I think I've not gone far. Okay. So are we there? Are we
Yes.
Yes.
together?
So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a day in the life of a project manager. So don't be scared. Don't worry, your schedule would not shouldn't look like this. But come to think of it, even if it looks like this, it's very beautiful. Can't you see colors? Whenever I'm scheduling meetings, I always try to use colors to make me happy. Like put I use different colors when making meetings. Like for the design guys, I can say, okay, purple for you. For the software guys, I'll say you use yellow, so that when I see yellow, I know it's design. I know I have a meeting with the design guys or software guys. So in the morning, you're planning and prioritizing tasks, reviewing project status. In the afternoon, you collaborate with cross-functional teams. What is the cross-functional teams? You're either dealing with the marketer or the software guys or the design guys as your product requires. Then in the evening, you're analyzing the metrics, you're gathering feedback, you're planning for future iterations and releases. If you're using Scrum, if you're using Sprint, yes, you're going to be having releases little by little. Yeah, so how to become a successful product manager. So first you need to understand, oh wow, so I've been talking to myself. You need to first understand the role. You need to understand the role, and at Learner Tech School, we help you to actually understand the role. We help you to understand what you're entering, what you're getting yourself into. Then you gain relevant experience in that particular role. I mentioned earlier that my journey started with data analytics, then I went into product management
We
and
have some hands raised too.
oh, okay. Can we get the question right after when I'm done? Please
You cannot
unmute your
see your
mic.
screen. You can't
Oh,
see
you
your
got to my
screen.
screen. Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
I'm raising the hands.
Oh, please unmute yourself. Please, you're my besties. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see when you're raising your hand. That's why I advise. Can you see my screen now?
No.
Okay. I think it's coming up. How about now?
Yeah, we can see your screen now.
Sharp, sharp,
Okay.
sharp, 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 sharp.
Okay. Please don't hesitate. I am Jemima. So just, hey, Jemima, we can see your screen. Hey, Jemima, we can hear you. Please, you're my besties. Yes, so I was on how to become a successful product manager. I mentioned you understand the role, you gain relevant experience. I started my experience with an internship that I got through Lenac actually. Lenac did put all of us on internship internship. We were all offered internship opportunities, both the UI UX, those in UI UX, Scrum Master, product management. So I got mine. I worked with a product on in Finland. Yes. Then the second product I got was Estonia, like that. And all this started within the space. I started in April. So April till February, and I've worked on like 3 products, and I just got a new job for another product. Glory. So you learn continuously. I mentioned that the courses I've taken, I was looking back, I've taken more courses. Like it's like I always have to learn. And I think that applies to all sectors and all fields. You need to learn continuously. And same thing applies to being a product manager. You need to learn continuously. Example, initially we just had Trello, then Trello came, Asana came, Jira came, Monday.com came. You need to be upgrading your knowledge. You need to be aware of all these new softwares. You need to be aware of all these new apps that are coming up in the sector, in the industry. Then you need to develop soft skills. There is nothing like I don't like talking, I am a shy person. Nah, you need to develop your communication skills. You need to, if you have anger management, you need to calm down. If you have anger issues, you need to calm down. You need to work on your skills, your communication, your leadership skills, because you're going to be leading teams, you're going to working with people, your international interpersonal skills, also your negotiation skills, honestly. Because if when you're working with the marketers, you need to be able to negotiate with them on money. When you're working with the software guys, I'm sure we've heard that the product managers and software team, they are always at long ends. Don't mind, it is always the software guys. I will say always the software guys. You tell them, okay, we need this ready in 5 weeks. They will tell you no, it's 20 weeks, and they are proud. They wear shoulder pads. So you need to be able to negotiate with them. So your negotiation skills comes into play. Then start small. Like I mentioned, I started with a non-paid internship. You need to start small. You don't have to apply for the role of a senior product manager just right after getting your certificate. Life really doesn't work that way. Then you need to seek feedback. I have a mentor. I had and I still have a mentor. You need to seek feedback from your mentors, from your advisors, from the senior projects or product manager on that team. Then customer centric, because customer centric is important because you're creating a product because it's solving a problem. If the product is not solving the problem, you shouldn't be building that product. You shouldn't be working on that product. There shouldn't be a product manager if that product is not solving the problem. So you're trying to know what the pain point of your clients, and you're trying to work towards that. So you're trying to create a solution for your clients, for your customers. Then embrace collaborations. You're going to be collaborating with a lot of people, marketers, designers, stakeholders. You're going to be collaborating, so you need to embrace collaboration and practice empathy. I remember my first product management role. We're all told to write what we um what we want from each other. And I wrote empathy. You need to practice empathy because you need to understand that probably this person is going through something or something. This is Nigeria too. There was a time I was still in Istanbul, and abroad we always had lights. But in Nigeria, I learned the power grid fell off or something like that. When I heard it, I was surprised that how we power grid, Abby? Is it power grid? I think it's power grid that it fell off. So I had to, because we're supposed to have a meeting, I had to be considerate that I cannot say because in my own side, NEPA doesn't take lights, Abby, the power doesn't go off. Then I'll be like, no, you're not doing your job, or you're not doing what you're supposed to do. No, because they were in Nigeria, and they said national grid, and national grid happened to them. So you need to be able to practice empathy and stay persistent. You know what you want, you know what you're going for. You need to stick to that. Then the skills to have: strong communication and collaboration skills, analytical and problem solving abilities, and strategic thinking and decision making skills. Yes, you have to have these skills as a product manager if you're going to take the product management route. Then the skills to learn. I mentioned I started with data analytics. So you can see data analytics and interpretation because you're going to need it. Then the product lifecycle management. Then tech documentations. This is where your PRD comes in, your everything documentation comes in. You might want to use your Confluence for your documentation. Depends on you, or the projects you're working on, the firm, the organization you're working on. So you need to learn how to document. You need to learn the products lifecycle management, the market research and customer insights. The second product I worked on, it's a product in Estonia, and I was taught to make a market research on how the Nigerian market is going to take that product in Nigeria. So I had to make market research for the Nigerian, for the products coming over to Nigeria. And trust me, it is easy. Yeah, it is easy. It is easy. Very easy, actually. Then agile methodologies and project management. You're not only going to be just managing products, you're also going to be doing project management. I recently took a diploma in project management. I mentioned you need to keep learning. You need to keep learning. I just took a diploma in project management recently, and I'm a product manager. Yeah, so we've spoken about this. Yes, and I want to remind you that LearnApp offers non-code courses. Product management doesn't require coding. I have never written a line of code. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to code. Doing data analytics, the higher parts, you might get to where you need to code. But as a product manager, I didn't need to code. No coding required. So what should you expect as a product manager? Diverse and dynamic responsibilities, constant learning and adaptation, like I mentioned, impactful decision making. Your autonomy needs to be strong because you're going to be making decisions. You are going to be making decisions, and you have to be fast and quick with the decision making. So your autonomy needs to be top notch, and many meetings. You remember the schedule that we saw that I was saying, don't be scared. So you're going to have many meetings as a product manager because you are the, let me put it, you are the mommy. Let me put it that way. If anything, if the design guys are having issues with the software guys, who are they coming to meet? Product manager. If the stakeholders, if the product owner sees that, that this thing is not aligning, who is he or she coming to report to, coming to say this is not going right? The product manager. And how do you do this if you're working remotely? Meetings. So you're going to be having many meetings. So any question? Are we together?
Yes, please.
Okay. So
Yes, please.
yes? No questions. Okay, I think I'm going to ask my questions. But before I ask my questions, let me go through this. So at LENAC, like I mentioned, our product management class starts today. The class is going on actually, but you can still join. So the value of our class is actually valued at 1,000 USD. It has been valued and over 1,000 actually USD. Product management classes, product management, UI UX and data analytics cost $200, while the Scrum Master costs 120. But we have a new year offer, which we believe that so many people have it on their 2025 vision board to go into tech. So many people want to go into tech. People are tired. Transport fare is really killing people. So this is Lennox, like give back to society for 2025. You have it on your vision board to learn a tech skill, to transition into tech. Come. So what are we offering you? Live expert training, like I mentioned. A class is going on right now, the first class, and the first class obviously is going to be onboarding. When you enroll, you get an onboarding email, but for the first class, you get the main onboarding of what you're expecting, what your how the classes are going to be, how product management is going to be for you at Plena Tech School. So we have the virtual sessions led by our expert, which is ongoing right now. We have the LMS system, that's learning management system. It's user friendly. It's a user friendly platform for recording available post bootcamp for 6 months. What does that mean? That means after today's class, you're going to have an LMS where you get your username and your password, and you can go online and rewatch the class. If you're going to have assignments, you get it on your LMS system. If your projects, you get it on your LMS system also. Then CV and LinkedIn optimization, your professional optimization. Like I mentioned, you don't just come to LENAC and take the course. No, you come to LENAC, you take the course. We help you with your CV and LinkedIn revamp and optimization, and also we help you with your internship role. We try as much as possible to place our students on internship role, because what's the point of getting the certificate and you don't use it? If I had come to LENAC and I just got the certificate, I'm sure I would have gone back to my physiotherapy. And I might have gone back to my physiotherapy, but I was able to practice it. I was able to use what I've learned, and it was fun, trust me. Mentoring and interview prep, guidance and preparations. Yes, if you're a LENACer, you can see as a LENACer actually, and who are LENACers? LENACers are part of the learner community. You can join, be part of the community on WhatsApp or on Telegram. Actually, I think most soon, Gloria should help me with the link. The link should be on the chat where you can join. So you can reach out for mentoring and concerning your interviews, concerning your jobs. If you're confused, you don't know the job role to go for, you don't know the course to take, LENAC is available and it's for free. Actually, we're giving it to you because we don't want you to come in and take the Scrum Master course whereby you know you're supposed to be in UI UX. So before you even start, we want to hear from you. We want to know what your strengths are, what your goals are, what your career goals are, before actually saying, okay, yes, go for this. Get. So mentoring and interview prep, guidance and preparation, community access, like I mentioned, connect with like-minded individuals on LinkedIn, on Telegram, then reference and certificate. So luckily for me, I got a reference from LENAC for my job. Yep. So you don't only get a certificate, you also get your reference. And even, you see, one of the people I worked with on one of my team members actually is a UI UX design. He actually did put me as a reference for a school in the States, for a design school in the States. You can imagine, and I had to recommend him. Yes, I was his reference. So reference and certificates, you obtain a work reference and certificate from Leonard Tech School. Global certificates, your certificate is presentable anywhere in the world. You earn a globally recognized certificate. Then worldwide participation, you can join from anywhere. You're in Bangladesh, you're in Estonia, you're in Istanbul, you're in Lublin. You can join from anywhere in the world. It's a virtual class. Then in-demand tools, you learn popular tools and methodologies. For product management, you're going to learn Jira, Asana, Confluence, tools in-demand tools. Then post-bootcamp support, like I mentioned, we don't just tell you to take the course and give you the certificates. No. After the certificates, when you get the job offer, we invite you in again. Don't worry. When I mean invite you in, I don't mean in a physical place. It's going to be virtual too. And we go through what you should expect from the interview so that we want to make sure you ace that interview. Then monthly webinars like this, practical, where you get practical insights and updates. So you can join our community because we're going to be having webinars monthly. We've had webinars on we've had courses where webinars where we took side courses, because we have micro courses where we Learner offers micro courses actually, like mastering product roadmap or learning how to use Figma. You get stuffs like that, courses like that. So we have that monthly back to back. So product management, now we have an offer of 129,000 naira actually. This is a very special offer. Like I mentioned, we want to encourage those that have it on their vision board for 2025 to actually transition into tech. Don't worry, you might be looking at that. It's always a very small fee. This is a once in a year fee. This is when I enrolled in Lenac. I didn't pay once. I paid in dollars. This is a once in a year. I wish I had joined when they were doing this once in a year thing, but I joined in later, so I had to pay my $200 complete. I paid $200 complete. So this is a one-time, once in a year offer. So this is a one of our past students from Oshogo to Europe. Her name is Abiola Nafiu. So she came into Lenac. How did she hear of Lenac? The same way you're here. So she came in. She lives in Oshogo, but now she works with a company in Estonia. I mentioned my first job also was from Estonia, courtesy of Lenac. So she took the 8 weeks product management training and was able to learn a tech role in Estonia in less than 6 weeks. I got my own role after my course, but she got it during the course, because while we are taking these courses, we always try to pay attention to our students. If you're serious, we see that, oh, this person is going to do well in this role, why not? We push you, we recommend you, we blow your trumpets for you as much as you're blowing your trumpets by yourself. So you can, yeah, this is our LinkedIn. So the LinkedIn is here so that you know that we are not just bringing people up. So this is our LinkedIn. Okay, so this is our LinkedIn page. Yep. And yes. Okay, before I go, yes, I want to speak on the LENAC Inclusion Academy. For those that didn't join us, what is the LENAC Inclusion Academy about? It's for the disabled. If you know anybody, you've seen anybody, you want to help anybody, you want to encourage anybody that you know is disabled and is interested in learning either data analytics, product management, Scrum Master, product design, UI UX, please do them this favor and introduce them to Learner Tech School. We are not collecting any fee. It's free of charge for the disabled, free of charge, because we have been out, to the glory of God. I have lived outside the country. The founder has also lived outside. She's worked in the US. Currently, she works with a US company remotely, but she has been to the US, she has been to Turkey, she has been to countries, and we see that when you're outside the country, you get to see that you get to see a disabled person attending to you at the bank, a disabled person being your customer service. You get to see people on the wheelchair being your software design developers and stuff. But in Nigeria, we don't get to see so many of that. So we are trying to bring the abroad into Nigeria. So please help somebody. If you know anybody, you see anybody, and the person is interested in learning a tech skill, please, at Learner Tech School, it is free of charge. Yes. So are my besties still there? My besties.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yes. So Nelson, Adedoyin, Collins, Gloria, Eric, Tuko, Jonathan, Charles. Do we have any question? In case there are questions that have not been met, you can join our community. Yes, you can join either our WhatsApp community or our Telegram community, and please feel free to ask your questions. And if you want to schedule a meet with the experts, please kindly let us know. We are always available and it's for free. And if you want to enroll in our product management class that just started today, the opportunity is still on. It's just 129 for this set, for this bootcamp. Moving on later in the year is going to go back to the $200 that I paid. The $200 actually. Yes. So any questions? Are we good? Are we all on the same page? Please, you can unmute your mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Charles, if you want to apply for a management role, a product manager role, and you have experience in construction, do you think that would work? Is Charles there? Oh, Charles, are you scared of my question? Okay, looks like Charles doesn't want to answer that question. Nelson, are you there? Is my
Yeah, I'm
question
here. I'm
scary?
here.
Okay, yes. So Nelson, you want to apply for a product manager role, and you have your experiences in construction. Do you think you should apply for it?
No,
Why do you
No,
think?
of course. No, I'm here. I'm here now. Sorry. No.
Why do you think you shouldn't? That's strange. Oh.
because it doesn't match the job description.
Because the experience you have does not match with the role you're applying for.
Okay, if you're able to switch your the experience you have, okay, the experience you have in your construction, and you're able to meet it up, actually you might. But if all the experience you have on your construction is how you were carrying sand, and I don't know how constructions work, so you don't mind me, how sand and gravel were being mixed together. Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you, Nelson. Thank you, Adedoyin. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Tukor. Thank you, Jonathan. And thank you, my bestie, my first bestie, Charles. So I'll be meeting with us on the group chat. And please, I'm ready to answer your questions. Don't forget. So do have a lovely day, and catch up in class. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Bye
Thank you.
sorry,
I
bye.
really
the group
appreciate.
chat.
Thank you for the
Sorry,
insightful
please.
and impactful
Bye.
lectures.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I have a question.
Sorry.
The link to the group
Okay.
chat, like we can only see the mentorship link and the Telegram community, but you mentioned a link to group chats. Is there how we can get the link to the group chat?
Yes. Do you mean the WhatsApp group chat
Yeah,
or the Telegram group chat?
the group chat you just mentioned.
Okay, I'm going to post a link now for the WhatsApp. Okay, I just posted the WhatsApp group chat, the WhatsApp community, actually. So I can see on the chat that there is for mentorship, if you have further questions to ask, the link has been posted where you get to schedule a meet with our experts, then the Telegram community, and I just posted for the WhatsApp community. Yes. Any other
Thank you.
questions? Okay, thank you. Do have a lovely day, and see you in class. See you soon, or see you in the community group. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.